Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn and Capricorn connection reading. And this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate. So this could be for a Capricorn and Capricorn connection reading, or this could be just one big reading for Capricorn. All right, so what's going on with Capricorn and Capricorn? Hopeful. I'm looking at my mug here, and for some reason that word hopeful is really standing out to me. Hopeful. Hopeful. So we have Two of Pentacles, we have the Prince of Wands, and the Two of Wands. So twos are new, kind of like those initial first steps, those beginnings, that balancing. And Prince of Wands is, maybe it's you're hopeful for a new relationship, right? So Eight of Pentacles is going after, it's a new way of doing things, right? Three of Swords, King of Cups, Queen of Wands. I feel like you're no longer going to let things from the past bother you or affect you. That you're coming into your own strength and your own power. Look at that. We have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So a lot of feminine power. Direct. We have the King of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the Judgment, opening your eyes to something. You're opening your eyes to realizing that you're not going to let things from the past bother you, or you're not going to let heartbreak bother you anymore, that you're ready to change things up. I feel like you're ready for something new. You're taking control of your relationship here. That you're taking control of, I'm not going to deal with less than I deserve. You finally opened your eyes to that. Something's made you aware of that. I feel like this Three of Swords here. Power. Your own power, right? Because I feel like you see that the Three of Swords would cause you to shut down and back away and put up walls. That this Three of Swords has hurt you, whether this is, you know, that Capricorn and Capricorn relationship, that something happened between the two of you where you realize that it made you put up walls and shut down and back away. But it's almost like you're realizing that this is what this Three of Swords has done to me, and that I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to feel trapped. I don't want to feel shut down. I don't want to feel shut off from my emotions and my feelings and everything. Because you realize, right, Judgment, Awakening, Renewal, Revival, you realize that it's only hurting yourself. That it's not hurting the other person, but that it's hurting yourself. And you're like, okay, how do I move on from this? Or I realize I need to move on from this. That I need to come into my own power. That I need to learn to let things go. King of Cups is somebody who, to me, I feel that King of Cups is somebody who lets things go. He lets them slide off his back. Like he isn't worried about things that he doesn't have to worry about. He kind of lets those things go. He just doesn't take things seriously. And I feel like that's kind of the energy that you want to embrace within this situation, is that, you know, I'm just going to let these things go, because I'm realizing that when I hold on to things and I'm in this Three of Swords energy, that it's only hurting myself. And it's almost like having patience with yourself to realize that you're trying to make changes within this relationship because you want the best for yourself too within this relationship. And maybe you've always let that other person like be in control of this Three of Swords, and you're like, I'm not going to let this person do this anymore. it's time to make a choice, right? Take your time to make the choice. I almost feel like you get an initial knee-jerk reaction where you want to react to this. But then it's like, I almost feel like the cards are saying, wait, before you make a move, like this is good. This is good that you're learning, that you're growing, that you're realizing this, that you're coming into your own power, your own strength. But I feel like it's with the Temperance and the Four of Swords being on either side of the Two of Swords, I feel like wait before you make a decision and make sure that you're clear with what it is that you want to do and don't have that knee-jerk reaction, because that may cause more problems within this situation. So waiting before you move forward, right, Chariot? Wait before you move forward, but also realizing that, hey, I'm going to drive the bus, right? That I'm going to be in control of this situation, and that you'll reach out when you're ready to reach out, that you're like, hey, I'm going to do it the way that I want to do it. I'm in control here. I'm not going to let you be in control of this. I'm realizing that I've got to take control. I have the power, that I don't want to be shut down. I don't want to back away, that I want to stand up for what it is, how I feel. My emotions and feelings are important. I feel like your emotions and feelings, you've been kind of shut down. It's almost like you've kind of been, you've been shut down, whether that's something that you've done to yourself, or that it's something that the other person has triggered, or maybe that's how that person has made you feel. But I feel strength and power over here. I feel weakness, but then I feel the strength and power here with the Magician. But I feel like you're going to say, you know what? I've woken up, and I'm going to do it the way that I want to do it. Then we have the Lovers. I feel like it's almost this power struggle within this relationship. Or if this is one single reading for Capricorn, it's the power struggle within yourself, as part of you wants to focus on the Three of Swords and part of you wants to bust free from that. And that's something that you have to work on yourself. But I feel like don't be hasty and don't rush into anything. I feel like it's process these feelings. Feel these emotions and these feelings and work through them and explore them and look at that. Explore them and process them. Maybe they're feelings that you have always suppressed, that you have always put down, right? That you have kind of swept under the rug. But I feel like this reading is now it's time to take a look at those, but don't look at them too quickly and skim over them. Make sure that you process them and you take the time to work through them and then move forward. And I almost feel like it's the emotional freedom, so that way there's a new connection, especially with the Judgment card kind of being above the Lovers and the Nine of Cups. I feel like there's either a new beautiful relationship coming in for you, so if this is one big reading for Capricorn, or there is a beautiful reconnection with this person within this relationship, especially with the Lovers and the Nine of Cups being here, right? I mean, that's beautiful. That's that dream relationship, that relationship that you always wanted, the one that you were always trying to look at or find or be in. But if you're already in the relationship, you also have to realize is that relationships take work, not only that relationship within yourself, but with that other person. And that it takes work, and you have to be willing to hang in there and work through the tough times. Bottom of the deck, Six of Cups. I almost feel like it's a reconnection with someone. So it could be that reconnection with this person, that if you're struggling within this relationship, it could be that if you're working on yourself, that you're processing these things and you're finding this inner strength within yourself and you're clearing your energy, you're facing these Three of Swords energies from the past, you're clearing those out, you're not sweeping them under the rug, that you've dealt with them, you've processed them, right? You felt them, you realized them, and that opens the door to you being ready for a new relationship. And there could be somebody that's from your past that comes back in. But now you're open to that relationship. But I also feel like the Six of Cups represents that happy relationship, that playful relationship, that fun relationship, right? Where you feel like kids again. Because you've cleared out the baggage of the Three of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, those things that have made you, whatever made you put walls up around yourself, that you've worked on those, you've let those down. So now you're ready to be freer and enjoy relationships with the Lovers and the Nine of Cups and pursue that relationship that you've always wanted. But you have some internal work here that you have to process and work through first and come into your own power, right? Learning to let things go, but knowing what you will accept and knowing what you will not accept. So I feel like there's a huge realization here for you. It's the beginning of, it's the tip of the iceberg. It's the beginning of something, but it's opening your eyes to really what's going on here and not rushing into anything and making sure that you process things. All right, so let's close out with a Whispers of Healing. The freedom of letting go of the Three of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, you can't explain it unless you've gone through it, to not have to carry that around anymore. We have Guardian, that there's somebody looking over you. There's signs, or there's someone that's looking over you, trying to guide you to a more emotionally fulfilling relationships, right? Within yourself, right, first, and then with others. And then we have unexpected. So I feel like this could be something that's unexpected for you. So she's kind of coming down the staircase here, and it's all brown, and it's not very, it's kind of dark. And then she comes around the corner, and she has this big smile on her face, and she's like, wow, look at this beautiful, colorful castle with all the little fairies. And, you know, it was right around the corner, not even realizing, hey, I'm just kind of going down this path. I'm doing my thing. But realizing, hey, when I let go of this Three of Swords and this Four of Pentacles, that look what's around the corner for me, right? It's almost like this represents this and this represents this, right? Colorful and bright and fulfilling and happy. That I feel that there's someone guiding you. I feel like you're feeling this push. You're feeling this energy to move towards these changes and for the betterment of yourself. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.